Alright dude, as promised, is the other graphics card I'm selling. I'm going to just put it into the computer for you and just show you that it's all working okay. So, first of all, you want to take your other card out, and I'll show you this. You'll be looking for the slot in the back where it's plugged into. Let's see if I can get a focus a second. Right, so before you take your other card out, find this little lever here, and you should be able to lift it out or push it. Like in this case, I just need to push this one down there, which will release the card. Right, so make sure you unscrew the screws on the side there first, and take out the whatever cable you've got plugged into the back. Once the screws are out, push that down and just wiggle it out as gently as you can. And then you're ready to put your other one in. So I'll put that in now. Okay. You just slot it in. And then screw it into the side. I'm only going to put one screw into this one because I'm not going to keep it in, obviously. But I do suggest putting the two in. Also make sure that before you do any of this, you've disconnected your power and stuff as well. You don't want to cause a surge. Right, I need to find the power cable for that one now. There it is. Right, so once that's in, you need to put your power cable in as well. So you should have your six pin thing, and the little latch that you use to connect it should be down the bottom. So put that in like that. Plug in your cable on the back, whichever you're going to be using, VGA or HDMI. Sorry if I'm in your way or something. Just plug that in. Right, that's plugged in. Then restart your power. And right, bear in mind that every time I put a new piece of hardware into my computer, it does start up and then shut down and then start back up again. You might get the same with yours. I'm not sure if it's a motherboard or computer specific, but here we go. Right, so this might shut down and come back on in a minute. Or maybe not. All good. Right. So now we've got that on. Just open these legs up with the stand. Okay, it's just to show you that it's all working fine. Screen resolution might change. No, we're all good. Right, next you'll need to go and download the drivers. So I'll just give you a little tip with this now. Go to Google and just Google AMD drivers. And just take the top link. Try and give you a quick view of what I'm looking at. Yeah. Right, just take that top link. You'll be taken to this page then, and you're going to need to select these four options here. So top option would be desktop graphics. Next one would be Radeon HD series. And the product value should be Radeon HD 7000 series, and then whichever copy of Windows you're running. In my case now, Windows 8 64-bit, and display results. Now I will give you a little tip for this. You're welcome obviously to try the latest drivers, but I have a little bit of trouble with the latest drivers, and the latest drivers is right here at the top, and it's version number 13.1. Now I've had a little bit of trouble with pixelating on Windows 8. I don't know if it's going to happen on Windows 7. You might be fine if that's what you've got, but in case you do get pixelations with the latest drivers, if you look on the right hand side, right on the bottom, you've got previous drivers and software. Just click that, and then you'll be taken to this page, and then right at the top you'll have Catalyst 12.10. now that one is working a lot better for me, so just click that, download that, and install that one. I've already got it downloaded and I've already got it installed. So once it's fully installed, you'll get a Catalyst Control Center, which is probably in your start menu down here in the bottom, little red blob. Just click that, and common things that you might get is, if you've got like a black border around the side of your screen, go to I'm trying to show you this now. I've not got the border because I've already set it up, look, so I'm not sure how well you can see it, but let me find which one it is. Right, if you go to My Digital Flat Panels and then Scaling Options, you should see this, and by default it might be something like that. Like, if you can see my whole screen now, so you've got the border around it. When you first put it in, it might be down like that, so just put it all the way to overscan, check the box underneath and click apply, and you should have a full screen now. And that should be your card ready to go. You can overclock it a little if you like. If you want me to show where the overclocking is, it's open up the Catalyst Control Center again, go to Performance and AMD Overdrive, enable the overdrive first, and then you'll see this screen. And if you enable the graphics clock overdrive there, you can boost these two clocks up below a little, right there. I wouldn't suggest boosting them up too far. The best thing to do is boost them up a little bit, see how it all runs for a day. If it's all good, boost them up a little bit more, and if you ever get a crash when you're in the middle of a game, just bring it down a bit and you should be fine again. Again, just hit apply when you're done, and that's that. So just to show you again now that it's the same graphics card installed. Yeah, it says right there, look, 7800Cs right there. So that's all good. So I'll try a game for you now. Tomb Raider, I think, is probably one of the better ones for it. Use a pad so you can see the screen. Ignore all that flicking as well. I kind of like wiped out at first. I thought the game was corrupted or something, but it's just the game itself. That's what it does. Alright, look at options, graphics, into advanced, and the settings are on ultimate for this. I mean, the only thing that I couldn't get to run 100% was this game, and on ultimate the only thing that's different is Lara's hair. It's a very fine mesh of hair. Now you can actually play it like that, but it's got a little drop of frame rate, so I like to run it on ultra, which brings the hair down to well, it's not as highly complex. I'll show you now in the game anyway, but I found on this setting with this card it ran like a beast. Probably be the best one to test it from. And let's see how you can see it. Yeah, it should be able to be running fine. I'm not sure how the colour looks. I can make another little recording for you with an actual screen capture rather than using a video camera, but you can see it all runs fine, perfect frame rate. And it looks absolutely beautiful as well, this game. So it might not be quite as bright on well, I'm not sure if this is going to be as bright on this camera. Like the background there is really white, obviously, but it's just because it's through a video camera. Anyway, that's that game running. So it's gone over the 10-minute mark, and I'm only allowed to upload 10 minutes to YouTube. So I apologise for anything I had to fast forward, like the installation or so on. But hopefully, as you can see, that runs everything nice and good.